Blessings everyone. This is Jay Miles, getting it all set up. Let me get some elevation here so y'all can see what's happening. Let's see. Boom. Y'all are ready. I'm excited. So, yeah. Peace and love, everyone. This is Yogi J. Miles, hailing from Richmond, Virginia. And I was trying to put in what this class was all about, so you got to take notes and you got to be aware. So you on the Black Boys Own channel, and you can donate to Black Boys Own. Danny, if you on there, or any of the Black Boys Own affiliates, would you do me a favor and drop that Cash App link in there? I believe it's at Black Boys Own or Cash Black Boys Own, and then you can go to blackboysown.org and donate. All right, so y'all ready to get started? Somebody like put some hearts on there, like let me know that y'all like are with this practice. We with this practice, Jay. We with you, Jay. Huh? All I want to see is a few bubble up on there, and we'll make it happen. And I'm going to wave at all of y'all who just came on. Yay! That's what's up. Oh, I just turned the camera around. Hold on. There we go. There we went. There we go. All right. So, I think because I've been riding for a bit, if you don't mind, I'd like to start standing up. So come to the top of your mats, or wherever you are in space. See, can I even see my mat? There we go. All right. So wherever we are in space today, find a nice, relaxed, open stance. So don't try to stand in any particular way. Like, feel your feet beneath you. In fact, just for a moment, lean into your big toe mounds. Just feel the inner edges of your feet there. Now, really, this is not the direction that we want our knees to fall into, right? But we do want to feel rooted in those spaces. Now, start to slide the energy out to the edges of your feet a little bit. Just a little bit. So maybe you feel the inner arches come up some. Feel like you're on the edge of the feet. It feels a little wobbly or unbalanced. Now bring the feet down, feel the big toes, but then start to press through the middle toe out to your big toe, and feel as though you can gently lift your inner knee up. Feel that. Arms down along the sides. So just being free here, letting the arms go. You can wiggle your fingers a little bit if they're tense. You can take the shoulders back a few times or forward a few times. But typically we're trying to keep it open, so maybe back one more time if you did that. Slide your chin down to the chest for a moment, but lift your chest up. Draw your navel in. Feel your tailbone sink down a little bit, and then on the inhale, just bring your chin all the way up toward the ceiling. Stop when you feel any crunchiness and just pause. Inhale there. Exhale, slide the chin all the way down toward the chest. And then on the next inhale, take your chin and slide it up towards your right shoulder. On the exhale, roll that chin down. Inhale, roll your chin up to your left shoulder. And one more time, exhale, roll that chin down. Good. And then bring the head up, bring your hands together in front of the heart. So feeling your thumb knuckles press firm against the sternum, and think lifting the heart back up against the thumbs. Feeling rooted in your feet, strong legs, even engaging the hip flexors just a little bit. Feel as though you stand just a centimeter taller. And I want you to dedicate this practice today to you. I want you to gain strength and courage from this practice. I want this practice to help you find peace and connect to your breath. And then throughout this practice, I'll talk a little bit about why I am taking and teaching this practice tonight. Let's take a deep inhale in through your nose. Let it out with a big sigh. One more time. Big inhale in through the nose. Let it go with a big sigh. I'm going to take an Om to begin this practice, and if you wish to join wherever you are, you can do that with me. One more inhale. Keeping the hands pressing together. On the inhale, press up to the sky, rooting into your legs and feet. On the exhale, take it all the way down forward, hinging at your hips in a forward fold. Release your hands and release your head. Walk your palms to your shins, press away from the legs, and on the inhale, take the crown of the head forward and just hold there for a moment. Take back the shoulders. So you're essentially looking down. You can drop the left ear to the left shoulder, the right ear to the right shoulder. Take another inhale there. On the exhale, relaxing your forward fold and just hang. Slight bend in the knees if you need it. You can just move the head around. If you wish to cross the wrists or cross the arms and take hold of elbows, you can do that. You can shake the head no and nod the head yes. You can do that. All of those things. All of those things we do in the yoga class. I'm back if you were looking up to see if I would left. And then one more time, release your palms to your shins. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale and fold. Extend the arms out to the sides, and on the inhale, sweep all the way up. Remember, root through your legs and press your palms together. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, push up to the sky, lifting up the navel. Exhale, take it all the way down, forward fold, hinging at your hips. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reach out and inhale all the way back up to the sky, so lift up. Exhale, hands together at the heart, right? Inhale, push that prayer up to the sky. Exhale, pull that prayer all the way down through the heart, forward fold. Walk your palms to your shins. Inhale up halfway, so extending out. Maybe your fingertips are down. Exhale and forward fold. Now bend your knees. So get low, think softening your sitting bones downward toward the ground. Maybe the fingertips straight down on the outsides of the feet. If you can touch the ground, hands outside the feet, step your left foot all the way back. So when you step back, come into that runner's lunge, find your right knee over your right ankle. Just pause in there, maybe on the fingertips. Hopefully if you need the blocks, you got a block or some big books, whatever you need. And then go ahead and take that left knee down to the floor, relax your toes. And we'll climb up onto the right leg. So lift up, one hand at a time. You can interlace the fingers here. Let your hips sink down. Feel the shoulder blades sort of retract a little bit and slide down the back of the body. If you want, you can imagine that there's a line dividing your mat in half. So if I divide my mat in half and I look down, my right foot should be on one side, and when I look through, my left knee and my left foot should be on the other side of that dividing line. All right, one more breath there. On the exhale, take your hands to the floor and pull your right knee back to meet with the left. Come to table. Press into the toes. Send the hips back and up to the sky, and we'll come into our first downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent to start. And feel the front ribs soften and expand in and up towards your thighs. Shake your head again a few times. Right? You can blow it out, make the horse sound. Good. Pedaling the legs, shifting the hips, all the goodies. Make sure that you're gripping the ground with your palms and fingertips like giant suction cups. Take one more breath. On your exhale, bring the knees down to the floor. And step your left foot up into that same lunge. So we'll just come to the other side. Again, let the hips settle down and forward. And if you, again, divided your mat in half, if you look through, left foot is on one side, right knee and right foot is on the other side. And you can climb up onto that left knee. And we're going to do this all again on the other side. We're just stretching it out. One more breath. On the exhale, reach the hands to the floor. Press into the back toes and step your right foot forward to meet the left. Leaving a little bit of space in the feet and just hang. Palms press against the shins, inhale and lengthen out the spine. So don't stretch your face forward. You're really looking down and think the back of the neck is long. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reach out and inhale, stretch all the way up to the sky. Press your palms together. Exhale, pull it down in front of the heart. Press back up, inhale. Exhale, take it all the way down, hinging at your hips, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, so lengthening out. Easy flow. Exhale, forward fold. All right, little symmetry. Bend the knees, hands outside the feet. Step your right foot back into that same runner's lunge. Again, when you step back, see if you found your left knee somewhere over your left ankle, over your left foot. Maybe this time lean over into your right palm. Again, hopefully you got that big book or you got that block. Push down onto your left leg and just spin the heart open and look toward the sky. If you want, you can float that left arm up and hold. Breathe in here. The breath is constant and consistent, right? We really don't have to do anything for the breath because we're alive. But maybe allowing it to move in and out through the nose. Notice how it sounds. Notice how it feels. Moving against the roof of your mouth and the back of your throat. Let that internal sound of the breathing take you in. One more breath. On the exhale, lower that hand down. Lower your right knee and pull the left knee back to meet the right. This time, push through the toes. Feel your shoulders slide forward of your fingertips. Your elbows should wrap into the body and lower down. Think lower your heart in front of your hands. Point your toes back. Maybe let the forehead touch down. Slide the shoulders down the body. Just take the gaze forward to this baby cobra. So no work done here in this cobra. So think, if you can, come lightly onto the fingertips and feel the shoulder blades squeeze in a little bit more. Imagine being able to tuck the elbows together on your back. One more inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and lower the forehead down. Press into your toes. On your inhale, press up into table. As you exhale, lift up, downward facing dog. Shifting the body again as you inhale. Exhale one, you can move the hips or bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale two. One more inhale. Exhale three. Now do this for me. Step your feet together at the back of your mat. Push firmly into your hands. Cultivate the sense of gripping through all 10 fingers and really squeeze. Then push high as you can onto the tips of the toes and push your ribs in. You should feel the hips move up. Then step one foot in front of the other like you're on that tightrope and see if you can tiptoe all the way up to the top of your mat, 1 foot at a time. Extra credit if you can keep the palms flat, so really protract in here with all your might for all my anatomy geeks. Get your feet up there, press your palms to shins, your fingertips on the mat. Inhale up halfway. Exhale and fold. Reach out and inhale, stretch all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, hands together at the heart. One more time. Inhale, push up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale up, halfway, long spine, reaching through the crown of the head, not your chin. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hands outside the feet, step the right foot back, lower that knee down. Pull your left knee back to meet it. Push through your toes, land the heart out in front of the hands, come all the way down, belly, chest, and chin. Toes point back, shoulders squeeze back. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra, gazing out in front. Again, don't try to extend the chin up. In fact, you're almost pulling the chin in, squeezing the shoulder blades, push into the pubic bone, and see if that lifts you up a little bit higher. From cobra, inhale into your table. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll stay here one breath as you inhale. On the exhale, bring your knees to the floor. Step the knees out wide and slide the big toes close. Even step your hands out and push actively back into child's pose. Maybe the forehead touches down. Remember, if child's pose doesn't feel good to your knees, you can just lean forward. You don't have to come all the way down to the heels. You can lean onto the elbows a little bit. I want to thank you all who are tuned in to this practice today. Again, somebody, Black Boy Zone, drop that Cash App in so we can make sure that the people know where to go. Slide yourselves up to all fours. Come into your table. Stack your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Now, if you come to my classes, I get really specific with things. So I'm going to try to leave you with something really, really good that'll be useful. So, if you have a tendency to turn your pointed fingers in like diamond shapes, whenever you lower down, you probably have the tendency of your elbows moving out. So I think a little adjustment is to point your pointer fingers toward the top of the mat so that you're making more L shapes. And then that way when you lower down, you can wrap the elbows into the body and you can hug as you sort of take yourselves to the floor with a little bit more control. Right? All right. If you ever want to geek out on some chaturanga, hit me up and I'll take you through a practice. But remember, you asked for it. All right, and that's Yogi J Miles, by the way. So press through your toes, elbows wrapping into the body. I want you to hover down, let your elbows and shoulders come aligned, and then come all the way down to the mat, point your toes back. Now, really strong in the legs, walk your elbows out under the shoulders and come into Sphinx. Spread your fingers wide, pull the shoulders back, heart forward. Think squeezing in the shoulder blades. The top of the head is reaching up. You're even pushing into your feet. Feel your kneecaps lift. And if you're not sure of the measurement, you can reach across, of course, and curl your fingers around the elbows. Or one I like is you can touch up onto the shoulders, cross the arms. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, my really most favorite thing to do is make sure that my damn elbows are under my shoulders. I look and make sure that that's happening. All right, strong body, strong legs. See if you can walk the hands back alongside the low ribs. We're going to find our first upward dog if you want it, but you got to make the legs strong. It's not about the arms so much. Make sure the hands are back by the low ribs, and inhale, push the arms straight. Pull the hips off the ground and hold. Now don't thrust your chin up. Think drawing the shoulders back, lifting up the heart and looking out. Big inhale. On the exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog and hold. Breathing here as you inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now, all right, we're really getting into some J-Miles stuff. So I want you to feel the pillars of your body right now, your 2 hands and your 2 feet rooting in. Your hands and your feet should be somewhat equally spaced, right? Somewhere between hips width and shoulders width. Feel that energy, and I want you to root down into both hands. Feel that. And then, since we're going to move the right foot first, I want you to push down into the left foot and root it in. So I want to let you know now that there's actually no need to move your left foot or your left leg when you're moving your right leg, right? So when you step into the inside, you've actually shifted away from your balance point a little bit. All right, rooted into the hands, rooted into the left foot. Only thing I want you to do is slide the right toes back and take that leg up and just point those toes. Long leg. Keep pushing the heart in towards your thighs. You might feel the left heel reach down. Now, did your weight drop into the left side? So think rotating the right shoulder in. Now, on the inhale, I want you to pull your right knee towards your right ear. Pull it in, tuck in the chin. Inhale, stretch that leg back up to the sky. Exhale, pull that knee toward that ear. Inhale, stretch that leg up to the sky. One more time. Exhale, pull your knee like you're trying to touch your earlobe. Last one. Inhale, take it up to the sky. This time, exhale, pull that knee forward and step that right foot into a lunge. If the foot doesn't make it, reach back, pull that foot forward with your right hand. Take that left knee down if you need to. Otherwise, sink into the hips, reach forward and inhale up to your crescent lunge and hold. So reach up strong and then soften in the hips. Your legs and feet are active. Think internal rotation of your left leg just a little bit, just enough to keep you on point. All right, one more inhale. On the exhale, reach the hands all the way down to the floor. Lean into the left palm. I feel like we didn't take a twist on a side somewhere. I apologize. Push into your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor. Nice. Go ahead and step back to plank pose or lower your left knee, pull your right knee back to left. Plank pose, because I know some of y'all are like, ready to get at it. So your plank can be kneeling, but everyone's still moving at the same pace. Push forward through your toes. Elbows hug the body. Take an inhale there. Exhale, come down, hover there. Find chaturanga and then let it go. Come all the way down to the belly, point the toes. Strong legs, inhale, straight arms, press the elbows forward, upward facing dog. Take cobra if you want. Exhale, downward facing dog, push it back. Root down into both hands, root down into your right leg. Stretch the left foot back. Slowly take it up. So you find those 3 points of balance. Rotate your left hip down. Don't open that hip up. Not yet. It's not time for that yet. On the inhale, pull that knee forward toward the ear. Hold it there. Then inhale, stretch that leg up to the sky. Exhale, pull that knee toward that ear. Pulling that navel in. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, pull that knee toward the ear. All right, last one. Inhale, press it back and up. Long arms, right heel down. Exhale, pull that knee forward and step through. Think settling into the hips first. Find your balance and inhale up. Hold it as you inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale, reach down. Lean over into the right palm and inhale. Float the left arm up, not stand forever. Exhale, take that hand down. Good. Step the left foot back to plank or come to your knees. Last time, moving slow. Press forward, come 90 degrees, elbows and shoulders, and then lower all the way to the mat, point the toes. Inhale, upward dog. You should feel your hips and toes drag forward, gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, and hold as you inhale. Exhale, 1. Are you even breathing, bro? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. On this inhale, come high onto the tippy toes. Lift up high. Look forward. As you exhale, push back like you're about to take a big leap. On the inhale, step, tiptoe, or float forward to the top of the mat and lift your chest. On your exhale, fold. Reach out, inhale, stretch all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands together at the heart. All right. Step your legs and feet a little bit closer together. So we're going to start to really rock this flow out. In the famous words of my good friend Lee Chardin. So finding your feet together. Interlace your fingers behind you. On the inhale, stretch down and lift the heart up. As you exhale, fold forward, shoulder blades rolling in. Let the arms reach out. Cross the back of the head. Feel that big stretch in the back of the body. Now, draw your front ribs away from your thighs and sink down into your seat. Reach your fingertips to the floor. Look forward. Think chest lifted. Settle back into the heels and inhale. Reach the arms up along the ears. Utkatasana, chair. Let your tailbone sink down. Think pulling the bottom ribs in. A little bit of an upper back bend. The shoulder blades stretch up. Thumbs point back. Big inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhale up. Halfway. Exhale. Fold forward. Bend your knees, hands outside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Step your left foot back to plank. Remember, your plank can be on the knees. Push forward, hover there. Maybe don't come down. Point the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one time, root into the left foot. Inhale, stretch the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, pull that right knee toward the right ear. Inhale, stretch that right leg all the way back. Point your toes. Exhale, pull that knee forward and step through. Settling forward into the hips. Inhale up, crescent lunge, and hold. I hope y'all doing all right in there, out there, in there. You know what I'm saying. All right, this might get a little tricky. So pull your palms together in front of the heart. We're going to take another twist, but we're not going to reach the elbow to the knee. Instead, I want you to lift your elbows up like you're about to throw some bowls. Then take your right elbow and point it back. Now, you might feel your left hip squeeze, so keep that left leg active. Find your left pinky toe. Keep pressing out and tilt down into your triangle. Hold in there as you inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. You're going to do 2 things at once. So as you inhale, bend your knee and reach all the way back in reverse. As you exhale, windmill, hands to the floor. Press into the back toes, push into the left hand. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, take that hand down. Step back to plank and lower the chest. Pushing forward, feel the fingertips. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Are you breathing? Rest if you need. I can't see anyone out there. You could just have the headphones on, right? I hope you're doing this practice with us today though. On the inhale, take your left foot all the way up and back into the sky. Exhale, pull your left knee forward towards your left heel. Squeeze it, left heel, left ear. Inhale, stretch that leg all the way back up to the sky. Exhale, step forward into your lunge. Settle into the hips and inhale, reach up and hold. Good. Then palms together at the heart. Point your left elbow back, open the heart here. If it's available, reach out, long arms. The right thigh is settling strong. You can feel all 5 toes on the right foot. On the inhale, reach your left hand forward to meet the right. Exhale, lower the back heel, reach back, warrior 2, and hold. Breathing here as you inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Shifting in a triangle. Inhale, push your left leg straight. Exhale, the left hip softens back as you reach out. Tilt down and float that right hand up. Just open your heart here, stretching high to the sky, gazing up past your thumbs. Are you breathing? Remember, doing 2 things at once. On the inhale, bend the knee and reach all the way back in reverse. Exhale, reach forward and take those hands down. Push into the right toes, into the right hand. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, take that hand down. Step to plank and lower your chest by pushing forward. The elbows do what? Hug the ribs. Inhale, upward dog, not upward face. Exhale, Downward facing dog. From this downward facing dog, lower your knees. And sit back in child's pose. Push back. And breathe. We just taking a break. If you don't need to be in child's pose, come to plank. And hold plank pose until I tell everyone to come out of child's pose. And just breathe. Are you holding it? If you're in child's pose, come up to table. If you're in plank, find your table. Hands, knees, and feet in line, stacking up. The only thing I want us to do is push into the right hand, lift up the left, flip it over, and just stretch it out. Lift your chest, take your gaze forward. Wiggle your left fingers if possible. Maybe you can bring all the left fingers together. Find a crane beak. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Push into the left hand. Flip the right palm so that the back of the hand is facing down. Lift the chest, gaze forward. Maybe you can wiggle the right fingers or bring all the fingers together. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. This time, take your left hand, spin the fingers out and maybe around towards your knee. Reach your right hand a little forward, press into the toes and push forward toward the right fingers. Settle back toward the left fingers. Push forward toward the right fingers. And back toward the left fingers. Nice. Bring yourselves back to neutral. Shake out that left hand. Bring it around. Spin the right fingers around toward the knee. Same premise. Push out toward the left fingers. Settle back in toward the right fingers. Push forward toward the left fingers. And settle back toward the right fingers. Bring yourselves back into neutral again. Shake it out. Nice. Now, from this table, hopefully that the bodies are nice and warm. Step your right foot all the way back onto the toes. And take your gaze forward. Now, as you push into both hands, fingers forward, feel your left leg, maybe lift that right foot up. So you probably felt like you had to push into the right hand to make that happen. You did. Go ahead and take your left palm to your low belly, right at your navel, and feel how that creates this sense of poise and balance there. If it didn't, take that hand down. Otherwise, reach that left hand forward alongside your ear and hold. Keep pulling your pelvis forward ever so slightly. If it's available, you can curl the right heel in, float the left hand back, take hold of that foot or ankle and find half ball. Lift the knee, take the gaze forward. If you want a little bit of a twist, you can look to the left. Keep pressing that leg up. Only if you want it. One more inhale. On the exhale, stretch all the way back out. Bring that hand and knee down. Shake out that right hand. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself, right? I want to encourage you to practice self-care. Step your left foot back onto the toes. So left leg long, push into the hands, lift the left foot up. Probably felt like more energy was in the left side. It was. Take your right palm to the low belly again. Feel how you had to lift up to get there. And again, if it doesn't feel good, bring the hand down. Otherwise, reach out. Right arm alongside the ear. All 5 left fingertips gripping in. And again, if you want, curl in the heel, reach back, take hold of that foot or ankle or shin. Super flexy, folks. If you want to twist, look to the right side and breathe. One more breath. On the exhale, stretch out. Bring that hand and knee down. Good. Go ahead and press back, downward facing dog. One more time through our flow. We'll add on just a little bit. First, inhale, roll forward like a caterpillar through your spine into plank. Exhale, lower down. Let's take that flow back in reverse. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root down into your left foot and inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step that right foot into a lunge. High on the ball of the right foot, reach forward and inhale up to your crescent. Exhale, hands together at the heart, elbows lifted up wide, inhale. Exhale, point your right elbow back It makes you really firm your left foot, and then stretch out the arms long. Now, if it's available, take your right hand and reach it all the way back towards your left leg and reach that left arm up by the ear. And hold. Shout out to my good friend Keisha Battle in Charlotte. We named this Baby I'm a Star pose. Reach that left hand forward, reach that right hand back. Then inhale, right hand meets the left. Forward, exhale. Warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg straight. Exhale, extend out, triangle. We won't stay long. Inhale, reach back, bend that front knee. Exhale, both hands down to the floor. Y'all know what comes next? Press into the back toes. Take the right arm up to the sky. Find that twist and hold. If you want, my good friends, you can take that right foot back and stack across the feet and find your side plank. Breathing here. The feet are active, y'all. Lift that bottom hip. One more breath, wherever you are. Exhale, make your way to plank. Both hands on the floor. Push forward, lower your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for a breath. Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out with a big sigh. One more time. Big inhale. Really big sigh. Other side. Inhale, take that left foot up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot through into a lunge. Inhale, reaching up, high lunge. Exhale, hands together at the heart, elbows lifted. Inhale there. Exhale, point your left elbow back, squeeze into the left hip. Then stretch the arms out long as you can, and if you want, take your left hand all the way back toward the right thigh. Reach the right arm up by the ear. Feel super long on that side. Then stretch that right hand forward and reach that left hand back. It's like a windmill. Inhale, reach the left hand forward to meet the right. Exhale, sweep that right arm back. Lower that heel, warrior two. Inhale, press your left leg straight. Exhale, reach out, triangle. You knew where we were going. Not here forever. Inhale, bend that knee, reach all the way back in reverse. Exhale, windmill, hands to the floor. Good, come on to the back toes, press into the right palm. Inhale, left hand up, and hold. Again, if you want, you can float that left foot back and stack across, lift that bottom hip. The feet are active. You can't see my feet, but they're active, I promise. One more breath. Exhale, hands to the floor. Last one, push forward, elbows hug the body, chaturanga. Inhale, upward, facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here as you inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Take one more breath. On the exhale, bring your knees to the mat. And then with the toes untucked, walk your hands back to your thighs and sit up on the heels. If it doesn't work for your knees, sit on a block. Or stretch your legs out in front. It's all good. We won't be here long. Just breathe. If coming to a seat works better for you, come to that seat. Now, if you're there and you're like, oh, my knees and ankles don't like this, your knees and ankles probably need that. I'm just saying. So whether you're kneeling or sitting in Vajrasana or sitting in your cross-legged pose, I want you to take your right fingertips out to the side on the floor so the right arm is long, the right shoulder is relaxed. Take your left hand up to the top of the head, big inhale. On the exhale, gently draw the left ear down. Keep the right fingertips on the floor. Inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, release your left hand. Bring those fingertips down to the floor. So now we're really rooted and grounded for just a moment. Take the right hand up. Inhale. Exhale, gently draw right ear to right shoulder. The left arm should not be like doing anything right now. You shouldn't feel it. On the inhale, slide that head back up. Exhale, release the right hand for just a moment. Let's root in. Wherever you are, sit to one side or the other and stretch your legs out in front. Rock your knees a little bit. Good. Lean forward. Walk your fingers forward and walk your sitting bones back some so that you feel like you can sit really tall. Really tall, really tall, not so tall, really tall. Pull your right foot in, bend the knee, and plant that foot. Wrap the arms around that leg, maybe taking hold of the wrists or forearms, or maybe you can reach all the way through and find the elbows. Lift up your chest by pushing down into the left leg. Imagine you can lift your torso up out of the right hip for a moment. And we'll take an easy cradle. Just slide the right hand to the knee, bring the left hand or bring the foot into the left hand, and then keep it pretty low. And just give it a shake. Gonna take that right foot to the inner left thigh. Hopefully I'm not mirroring for nothing. And see if you can sort of root down into the sitting bones. You can root down through the left leg to the left heel. Maybe your right knee is down. Maybe you got a blanket under your knee or a pillow under your knee. And then sort of, we won't, move too fast. So take your hands down, maybe past the knee if it works. And see if you can root there and keep your heart lifted and press into the leg. The toes are active. And that's good for you, it's good for me, because we're going to be here for a bit. So if you want to go further, inhale. Exhale and slide the hands forward a bit more. And think, reaching the crown of the head towards your toes. And your toes are actively reaching back toward the crown of your head. Remembering that steady breath. It never leaves us. Remembering why you're practicing today. You're practicing for your benefit today. It's not selfish to want to be strong and healthy. Right? It's not selfish to want to have a peaceful mind and a compassionate heart. Everyone in your life needs those things and needs you to cultivate those things within yourself. So it's so necessary that you do something for yourself that uplifts you. Now on the inhale, walk back, your hands come up. Good. Bring that right knee up and stretch that leg out. Rock the knees. You can wiggle around in your sitting bones. And then pull the left foot in. Bend the knee. Plant that left foot. Rock the arms around and hug the knee. And think pressing into the left foot, into the right leg. Lifting up out of your left hip a little bit. Maybe you can feel the back ribs. You creating some space back there. Remember, you have ribs in the back, by the way. Right? I know it says rib cage, right? So a cage wraps all the way around. It's not a rib gate. It's not just in the front. So it's protecting your lungs from the backside as well. So when you breathe deep, make sure you're breathing into your back. It's a thing. All right. Enough of me and my pontificating. The breath is awesome though, right? I'm just saying. Take your left knee down. Sole of the foot against the inner right thigh. Use your hands to sort of bring you in line with the right toes. Walk the hands forward And again, wherever they go, see if you can root into the legs and keep the chest lifted. We'll use the breath to take us deeper. Big inhale. On the exhale, you can lean and extend out, reaching the hands a step further out, and breathe. Janu Shirshasana here. Again, on the inhale, start to walk your hands back and lift up. As you exhale, relax that left knee out and forward. Rock the knees. And then come to a cross-legged pose. We'll take easy twist in Sukhasana. Or half lotus. Ardha Padmasana. Ardha Padmasana is my version of easy pose, right? Right leg on top, left leg on the bottom. It's like my go-to seat, right? Sometimes my easy pose looks a little bit like this, one foot in front of the other. So I encourage you to switch it up time to time. All right, you've kind of been here a couple times today already. On the inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. On the exhale, turn to the right. Slide your left hand across the knee, the right hand behind you. Roll your right shoulder back, root into your sitting bones. Then inhale, crown of the head stretches up tall. Exhale, and the heart slides around a little bit more. Maybe look back over the shoulder. Don't make it a thing. Don't make it a struggle. Don't try to, twist so much. Don't try to make it pop. One more inhale. On the exhale, just release your left hand, come back to the middle. Now, cool thing to do sometimes is in the middle is to even switch it up then. Give your body some things to think about and consider. And we'll come to the other side. On the inhale, stretch the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, turn to the left. Slide the right hand across the left knee, the left hand is behind you. Rooting into the legs and into the seat. Inhale, lift the heart up. Again, long, elastic spine. Exhale, slide the heart around and maybe look back over your left shoulder. It should feel good, not bad good. One more inhale. On the exhale, reach the hand back. Lean back, stretch your legs out, rock the knees for a moment. We'll come back into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. So bring the soles of your feet together, pull your heels in. You can peel the big toe mounds open like a book. And this is good right here. You don't have to do anything. Remember, when you move forward, you're hinging forward. You're not like slumping into the back trying to pull the chin to the navel. So if you want to go forward, do this. Inhale, lift the heart up. On the exhale, keep the heart lifted and think, pulling the heart forward and then stop a few degrees. Let your chin be neutral. Feel the back of the neck really long. Now, if you're peeling the big toe mounds apart, you're pushing the outer edges of your feet together, which is protecting your knees. And you may feel a little bit more space being created in the hips. Good. Inhale, lean back. Good. All right, this is something I really like to do. So we always think hip opening, which my anatomy teacher would tell you that there's actually no real thing, hip opening. It's kind of a misnomer because the hips do a lot of things. They don't just open. So we're going to take a little bit of internal rotation here. This is for you. So lean over to your right side and step up on your left foot. Really casual. And then I want you to walk your left foot out and see if you can find the inner edge of your left foot and then gently bring that knee down. That's it. Little bit internal rotation. See if you can bring that foot up and bring that foot in. And then step onto your right foot. Hands or no hands, up to you. Walk that foot out and see if you can bring that foot down. Take a little bit of internal rotation and lean into that a little bit. Nice. Bring that knee up. Bring it. I saw heart. Does that mean do it again, Jay? Okay. If you say so. Bring that left leg back. Nice. Now, we can bring a little bit more into that hip. If you roll that pelvis forward, take your left hand to your right knee. So we're kind of in the twist again, but I want you to think left hip flexor. One more breath. Exhale, back around and move your leg with your hip. Nice, other side. Step out the right foot and bring that knee down. And then if you want, you can roll that hip over and take the right hand over to the left knee. Just feel that. Keep your right foot active. Keep yourself upright and poised like you're reaching up into the crown, not having the crown lower down to you. Reach for the crown, right? Don't sit and wait for the crown. That's like a whole nother talk. Inhale. Exhale, back around. Bring that foot around. Bound ankle pose. Bring the knees up. Stretch the legs out. Nice. Rock the knees, and then I don't know where you are in your space. So the head of my mat is kind of here by the fireplace. Knees bent, reach down. Find your shins in, lower yourselves to the mat. Take your hands all the way back behind the head. Stretch your feet out. Big inhale. On the exhale, pull the knees into the hands, or you can reach up and hug the knees. Long in the back of the neck first, and then as you pull against the knees, you can pull the chin or the nose or the forehead up. Give yourselves a big squeeze. Good. One more breath. On the exhale, release. Go ahead and walk the legs out into corpse. Stretch your arms out to the sides. And I'm just giving instructions for corpse. So this is the thing about the way that I teach yoga is I'm not trying to offer every posture that I know, especially if it takes away from your meditative place. So as we come into corpse, as you bring yourselves on the mat, if you need to take a bridge, right, to feel really complete in your practice, or you complete your practice in some way that is good for you, I would say do that. Remember, there's some things that we haven't really warmed up for. We haven't really warmed up the shoulders a lot for a big wheel. The hips are probably good for that though. But if that's your thing and you sort of fly into that, I'm good. I can't see you. Otherwise, those of you who are going to take these last 2 or 3 minutes to stretch yourselves out into corpse, I encourage you to do so and enjoy that. Let the arms relax away from the sides. Maybe the eyes are closed. Maybe the feet move around a little bit. You feel the fronts of your shoulders peeling away. And then feel yourself connect and really sink down into the ground. And notice your breath. Notice your body, the organism that contains your spiritual essence, or the organism that your spiritual essence is attached to. Observe it. Feel it. Listen to it. Begin to notice or have an awareness of a warm sensation or feeling of relaxation. Let it penetrate the soles of the feet. Let the energy move up through the legs. Relax the shins and the calf muscles. Relax your knees and the back of your knees, your thighs and your hamstrings. Allow your buttocks to relax. Some relaxation throughout your pelvis, your hips and your waist. The entire lower body completely relaxed. Let this energy move up. Relax the belly, the chest, and the rib cage. Relax the back of the body. Low back and shoulder blades. Send relaxation up and down the spine. Let this energy move freely from the shoulders down through the arms. Relax your arms and elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. As this energy makes its final upward ascent, relax the neck and the throat. Relax your chin, your cheeks, and your jawbones, all the muscles in the face. Relax the ears and the sides of the head. Relax the back of the neck and the back of the head. Until finally this energy reaches and exits through the crown, leaving your entire body completely relaxed. Remember that this is who we truly are. This feeling of peace and bliss. Know that at any time during your day you can come here to observe your true self and to take rest in your own true nature. Enjoying your breath. Allowing each inhale and the energy that's contained in the breath to circulate throughout the body and touch each and every cell. Start to awaken the body by moving the small parts first. Wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Start to move around your hands and your feet. Stretch out your arms and your legs. And when you're ready, you can roll over to one side into a fetal pose. Just pause there, enjoy pausing, enjoy just being. And when you're ready, you can ease up and find your seat. As you come up, I've been getting a lot of queries on why I rock so hard for manhood, specifically, I guess, black manhood. Because I have a plethora of friends who believe in rock for a whole bunch of different things. And if you go onto my Facebook page or my Instagram page, I made a couple videos about masculinity and why I rock hard for it. And I gave a lot of reasons, but honestly, I rock hard for masculinity because of Jonathan Christopher Miles Jr. and Jonah Bernard Miles. Those are my sons. They share a birthday on October the 6th. One was born in 97, one was born in 2007. And so I do this for them. Love and peace to you all. Follow Black Boy Zone. Donate to